Thought: Protestant Restorationism seeks New Testament patterns, Bible only, believers' immersion, weekly communion, and congregational autonomy. Shelton blends Calvinism, Unitarianism, and Judaism. The mix is historically and theologically inconsistent. Religious background: Drake Alden Shelton identifies as the Southern Israelite, a self-coined term he uses to describe his unique theological platform. This identity is not part of any established denomination, but is a personal synthesis, aiming to reconstruct what he sees as a more authentic, original form of faith. His belief system is a complex tapestry, weaving together several distinct theological threads. It blends elements of Messianic Judaism, also known as Nazarene Judaism, with a firm anti-Trinitarian stance, similar to historical views like Semi-Arianism. Central to his practice is a strict adherence to biblical law, which he combines with a deep-seated Southern cultural heritage, drawing from Anglo-Saxon Protestant traditions like Calvinism and the ethos of the antebellum South. Consequently, he explicitly rejects the foundational doctrines of mainstream Trinitarian Christianity, including Catholic, Eastern Orthodox, and traditional Protestant faiths. He champions a restorationist perspective that heavily emphasizes the Hebrew roots of the faith, while simultaneously critiquing what he views as the philosophical errors of Protestant rationalism and other modern doctrines. His work frequently critiques both Rabbinic Judaism for its post-biblical traditions and traditional Christianity for its departure from Hebrew origins. Through this lens, he positions Southern Israelites as the true and rightful heirs to the legacy of biblical Israel. While he draws heavily from Protestant history and its cultural impact on the South, his core identity aligns far more with this self-defined Southern Israelite framework than with any form of conventional Southern Protestantism. Ultimately, Shelton's theology is an attempt to forge a spiritual path that is, in his view, both historically authentic and culturally resonant with his Southern identity, creating a unique and often controversial religious worldview. Social media and online presence. To understand Drake Shelton's influence and ideology, one must look to the digital realm where he has meticulously built his platform. His primary online activity is a relentless campaign of theological debate, sharp critiques of mainstream religion, and the zealous promotion of his unique Southern Israelite doctrine. This digital crusade isn't confined to the internet. It often spills into the physical world. Shelton has a documented history of attending church services with the explicit purpose of confronting pastors and congregants, turning worship into a debate stage. These actions prompted warnings from Tennessee law enforcement in 2019, with the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office noting disruptions, though no criminal charges were filed. His strategy appears to be one of direct, public confrontation. Here's an outline of his digital footprint. On X, formerly Twitter, he is active under the handle @DrakeShelton1. Verified through our searches, his account serves as a real-time feed for his thoughts on theology, politics, and Southern identity, broadcasting his views to thousands of followers. YouTube is another key battleground. Channels like Southern Israelite and Drake Shelton host a library of his content, featuring debate videos, detailed Bible commentaries on books like Revelation, and systematic refutations of core Christian doctrines like Trinitarianism. He has gained particular notoriety for uploading videos of his church disruptions, using the platform to amplify his confrontational tactics. His websites and blogs function as the intellectual core of his movement. SouthernProtestant.com is his main hub, a digital storefront for courses, recorded debates against figures like Robert Sungenis, and his ambitious Novum Curriculum, a collection of over 450 titles on philosophy and his Southern Israelite theology. Meanwhile, his WordPress blog, Southern Israelite, serves as a repository for long-form articles. Here, he delves into complex theological arguments, championing anti-Trinitarianism and Arianism while launching critiques against Catholicism and Orthodoxy. Beyond his own platforms, his content is preserved on the Internet Archive, ensuring its longevity. While he focuses his engagement on X and YouTube, he has also faced accusations from critics regarding alleged ties to Freemasonry, claims he has not publicly addressed in recent searches. This curated online presence, blending academic rigor with public spectacle, forms the foundation of his controversial ministry. Books on Amazon. Shelton has authored or co-authored over a dozen books, leveraging Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing, or KDP. Protestant Restorationism seeks a Bible-only church, believers' immersion, weekly communion, congregational autonomy, and the priesthood of all believers. By contrast, Shelton's syncretic blend, Calvinist soteriology, Unitarianism, and Judaizing, creates historical and theological tensions scholars frequently note. This platform allows authors to bypass traditional gatekeepers, making it a powerful tool for disseminating niche or controversial ideas directly to an audience. His work primarily focuses on his unique blend of theology, anti-Trinitarianism, health conspiracies, and pointed cultural critiques. Many are available as paperbacks or hardcovers, typically priced between $10 and $40, though some rarer titles command higher prices. The customer reviews are often polarized, ranging from 2 to 5 stars, reflecting a divided reception. Here's an outline list of his key titles, based on availability as of November 2025. This is not an exhaustive collection of his entire bibliography. Title: The Larger Catechism of New Saxony. Publication date: May 2020. Format and price: paperback, approximately $15. This book serves as a foundational summary of Shelton's Southern Israelite platform. It's structured as a catechism, a series of questions and answers to systematically teach his interpretation of the Bible, Reformation history, and what he terms Anglo-Saxon theology. Title: Common Law Principles and Procedures in the Modern Jesuit Technocracy. Publication date: December 2020. Format and price: paperback, approximately $20. This text is presented as a practical guide for using common law principles as a defense against what Shelton perceives as a modern oppressive system, which he labels the Jesuit technocracy. The book emphasizes methods of nonviolent resistance. Title: The Spear of Ajonas, The Germ Theory of Disease Debunked, co-authored with Chris McCombs. Publication date: May 2020. Format and price: paperback, approximately $25. Here, Shelton refutes established germ theory, instead promoting alternative concepts like pleomorphism and advocating for the raw primal diet popularized by Jonas von der Planitz. Title: Rachel Wilson's Occult Feminism Reviewed and Critiqued. Publication date: March 2024. Format and price: paperback, approximately $10. This is a direct response to author Rachel Wilson, in which Shelton critiques what he sees as the unchristian roots of modern feminism. Other notable works include In Defense of Semi-Arianism, which defends a non-Trinitarian Christology based on 18th century theologian Samuel Clarke. 130 Chastity Reasons to Reject Traditional Christianity for Messianic Judaism is a comprehensive attack on Catholic, Orthodox, and Protestant traditions. His book, 225 Reasons Why I Believe the Earth is Flat, compiles arguments from 15 years of his research and is listed with limited stock at a high price of $80. Finally, Conquering the Verbal Sorcery of Trinitarianism aims to expose what he argues are logical flaws in Trinitarian doctrine. For full listings and current prices, a search for Drake Shelton or Drake Alden Shelton on Amazon will yield his complete, publicly available catalog. Taken as a whole, Shelton's body of work represents a sustained, multi-decade effort to construct and defend a comprehensive alternative worldview. The sheer volume and thematic consistency across his books, from theological treatises to health manifestos, demonstrate a deep commitment to his beliefs. Through the accessible channel of self-publishing, he has built a library that serves as both a foundation and a recruitment tool for his specific brand of restorationist thought. Protestant Restorationism emphasizes Bible-only authority immersion, baptism, weekly communion, congregational autonomy, the priesthood of all believers. By contrast, Drake Shelton's syncretic system blends disparate traditions and claims. Scholars note it is historically inconsistent. Scholars note it is theologically inconsistent. Thought. Protestant Restorationism stresses Bible-only authority, immersion baptism, weekly communion, congregational autonomy, and the priesthood of all believers. By contrast, Shelton's Calvinist Unitarian Judaizing blend is widely judged historically and theologically inconsistent.